Good afternoon and welcome to Chester High School. And this afternoon we have the privilege of watching the Chester High School 140th commencement class of 2026. I'm Jim Bierce with your broadcast this evening. We have Aiden Bleckley with us. Dwight Lawhead is around here somewhere, and on camera is John. He's up there in the corner. He's waving. We can't see him, but he is running the camera today. And that's John August. The same crew we've had the last two or three broadcasts, and we're really happy to be bringing graduation to you here this afternoon. It's a warm, toasty gymnasium here at Colbert Gymnasium on Rocky Bridges Court. And right now, I just left the seniors in the girls' gym, or the Juergens gym, and I took photos of the marshals and the ushers. I'd like to introduce those to you right now. The top 5 ranked students in the class of 2027 are the marshals, and they will be escorting the class of 2026 down the stairs and up to the stage and off the stage during the presentation of the diplomas. Those 5 people are Aubrey Colvis, Aiden DeVitz, Aaliyah Eggmeyer, Grace Kirkpatrick, and Trey McCartney. Those are your 5 marshals. We have 6 ushers this evening. Those are the subsequent 6 ranked students in the class of 2027 in alphabetical order. Logan Brace, Jenna Buskell, Cross Johnny, Tashawn Palacio, Camden Quillman, and Katie Werner. And, of course, this afternoon we will have our CHS administration, Mr. Jeremy Bleckley, principal, Mrs. Robin Barton, assistant principal, Miss Shirley Stegman, curriculum director, Miss Jill Meisner, student services director, and the Board of Education. I'm not exactly sure how many will be here or if all, but listed from president on, Miss Deb Caraway, president, Mr. Matthew DeVitz, vice president, Mr. Charles Fricky, secretary, Miss Barb Coffey, Mr. Chad Ebers, Dr. James Craig, and Mr. Shannon Wolf. Those are the members of your District 139 Board of Education, and they will be taking part in the service today. And like I said, I'm not exactly sure how many will partake in presenting the diplomas today, but they are well worth mentioning anyway. Chester High School 140th commencement here at Colbert Gymnasium this Sunday, May 17th, 2026. And we will start this afternoon with Mr. Steve Colonel directing his last official high school performance of his 31-year career here at Chester High School. He had 2 years prior to this for a total of 33 years of professional directing music, but 31 here at Chester, and he's about ready to warm up the band right now. They will play Fanfare and Processional, otherwise known as Pomp and Circumstance by Elgar, as the students walk into the gym and down the stairs. After that, Principal Jeremy Bleckley will introduce the marshals and the ushers. He will present the students with the rank of Summa Cum Laude, Magna Cum Laude, Cum Laude, and then they will introduce the National Honor Society members, students entering the military, and he will introduce the Distinguished Yellow Jackets, and then the presentation of the biliteracy students. And there will be a charge to the graduates by Miss Kimberly Briggs, our superintendent of District 139. The salutatorian welcome will be given by Mr. David August, Miss Lillian Diskey, Miss Riley Myers, and Miss Cameron Wolf, those 4 members of the class. The presentation of class and diplomas will be done by Mr. Jeremy Bleckley, principal, Miss Robin Barton, assistant principal, Miss Deb Caraway, Miss Barb Coffey, and Mr. Shannon Wolf. So we do know now, I've just been handed that, they will be the ones actually passing out the diplomas. Valedictorian farewell address will be given by the class valedictorian, and there's only one of those this year, Miss Addison Gottshammer. The moving of the tassel will be led by the class president, Miss Callie Davis, after which fanfare and processional will be played by the Chester High School Band, supplemented by a few other people as they play fanfare and processional by Ployer. And they've got all the faculty and supporting staff listed here. I don't know if we have time to go through those or not. Got 2 minutes until they start the processional. I guess we could maybe start. Mr. Bryce Boehner, Miss Marcia Bartley, Miss Beth Brown, Miss Jennifer Cartwright, Mrs. Jackie Clendenin, Mr. Steve Colonel, Mr. Aaron Conley, Miss Sherry Derricks Boyd, Mr. Mert Dink, Miss Sophia Durbin, Miss Claire Evangelista, Miss Evelyn Hankins. I know I messed that up. I'm sorry, Claire. Miss Raina Hodge, Miss Adrienne Kern, Mr. Dwight Lawhead, Mrs. Laverne Misselhorn, Miss Brittany Mueller, Miss Paula Ray, Mr. Wyatt Ruling, Mr. Caleb Strauss, Mr. Grace Texton, Mr. Xavier Tullis, Mr. Mike Schwarting, Miss Cassie Valling, Mr. Greg Wigan, and Miss Lila Zeiger. And those are your faculty. And we'll try to hit the supporting staff real quick. Miss Morgan Atchison, John August, Amanda Berry, Ashley Burt, Scott Bollinger, Dina Chandler, Tina Clark, Jamie Clausen, Rebecca Clendenin, Ashley Collier, Bob Dixon, Catherine Dimmert, Maggie Grau, Joss Grott, Allison Hoyer, Vicki Hoskin, Krista Howie, Krista Craig, Tim Paulus, Matt Renfro, Billy Rose, Kay Ruback, Crystal Tyndall, and Angie Werner. Those are your support staff that help keep this place running, Chester High School. And Aiden, what do you think? Are we just about ready? We're close to the signal which directs Mr. Colonel to start playing Pomp and Circumstance. That's the song that you all know. That's the song you hear at graduations. And we have almost a capacity crowd here at Colbert Gymnasium. And here comes Mr. Colonel and the Chester High School Band, supplemented by a few other members, as they began the processional, playing fanfare and processional Pomp and Circumstance by Elgar. And if you happen to be watching on your screen right now, the staff dressed in their formal graduation gowns. That's become something that has become a tradition here at CHS over the past 10 years or so. The staff members wear the gown or a gown, which is similar to the one that they wore at their graduation in college, as do all of the members on the stage. And all of the staff and administrative personnel have reached the platform. And the ushers have started the processional for the students now. It'll take them some time to get to the floor. And the ushers have reached the floor. the Marshalls. Grace Kirkpatrick, Aubrey Kovas, Aiden DeWitz, Aaliyah Eggemeyer, and Trey McCartney. And if I've counted correctly, there will be 84 members graduating today from the class of 2026. If they all show up, which I'm sure they will. On the platform from left to right, we have Principal Jeremy Bleckley, Assistant Principal Robin Barton, Curriculum Director Shirley Stegman, District 139 Superintendent of Schools Kimberly Briggs, President of the Board of Education Deb Caraway, and it looks like today Miss Barb Coffey will be helping out, and Mr. Shannon Wolf. They are from left to right on your platform. And it must be a warm one up there. Principal Blackley is using his notes, his reading notes to cool himself down. We have 3/5 of our students that have arrived on the floor. On this bright and sunny spring afternoon here on May the 17th, 2026. And people continue to filter in. This place is just about full. I do not see very many empty seats. Do you, Aiden? Aiden's shaking his head now. He's afraid to talk. He's got his microphone up on top of his head. He doesn't want to say anything. But yes, from one end of the building all around the horseshoe, all the way to the other end by the band room, seats are pretty much full. There are some reserved seats down in the orange section on both sides, but not a whole lot. If you are wanting to come, I'd say there's probably 30 or 40 seats left in the orange section, and then I can see a smattering of blank spots in the bleachers. What a day. We had a great graduation for the 8th grade on Thursday night. We broadcasted that one. And with the expertise of Aiden Bleckley and Dwight Lawhead and the camera work of John August, it came off pretty well. Wednesday night was the 2026 Honors Night at Chester High School, which was held at the Chester Grade School because they were setting up this gymnasium for graduation exercises the next night for the grade school. And then on Tuesday night, Mr. Steve Colonel had his spring concert and awards night, and that was quite a tearful event. That was Steve's last big concert, and he closed that evening by singing a song from Wicked, which had most of the crowd at least thinking about tears. And he and Sue will be lost, or a big loss to the district. They've been together as partners. She's been here 27 years, I believe. Steve, 31. And that combination of grade school, transferring students over to the high school from Sue's program to Steve's program really did work well for most of those years. He even admitted that when we interviewed him during her final concert the week prior when she had her spring concert. And he said that if it wasn't for Sue training the kids in junior high and sending them on to him, he wouldn't have the band that he has had the past 31 years. Well, actually, just 27, because he wasn't here for all those 31. And I think the final seniors are still coming out of the cafeteria. And now the final ushers have reached the top of the staircase to escort the final students down the stairs and onto Rocky Bridges Court here at Colbert Memorial Gymnasium. And your marshals take their seats at the rear of the seating area. And Mr. Colonel is, I'm sure, going to take the final ending this time to end this song, this portion of the show. Once you get started on a verse, it's kind of hard to stop it right in the middle. And he's done a good job of signaling that this will be it. And Principal Blackley will provide a word of welcome and recognition of the class. And here we go.
May be seated. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the 2026 commencement ceremony for Chester High School. And just on a quick note, those of you that were at the awards banquet, this is what regret feels like. It was 65 degrees there, and it's a slight bit warmer here, but that's all right. You all were given a welcome gift of a cardstock program. You're welcome. It's also a fan. Today is a celebration of hard work, perseverance, friendship, and successful completion of thousands of assignments students promised they definitely turned in. To our graduates, you made it. You survived exams, early mornings, group projects where one person probably did all the work, maybe, and the countless emails that begin with just a reminder. To our parents, families, teachers, and staff, thank you for your support, encouragement, and patience that helped guide this class to this moment. Today belongs to you as well. Graduates, as you move on to new opportunities, remember that success is not just measured by achievements, but by character, by kindness, and the impact you make on others. We are proud of who you have become and even more excited for who you are to be. On behalf of Chester High School, welcome, congratulations, and let's celebrate the class of 2026. The first part of this ceremony will begin by recognizing multiple different groups, people, individuals. So just the rules will be, make sure your hands are ready to do a whole lot of clapping. I will try to remind you when that is to begin, and there's a couple little trick plays in it as well. We'll see how good of students you all are as well. Thank you for joining us today as we celebrate the accomplishments of the class of 2026. Before we present the graduates, I would like to take a moment to acknowledge some key individuals who are dedicated to providing our students with a high-quality education each year. Please stand when I introduce you to be recognized. Military. Any member of the military currently serving or a veteran. Chester High School and the entire Chester 139 School District would like to thank you for your service and your continued dedication to making us a safe and great nation. Please stand and be recognized. Thank you. And your key to when you would want to clap, that one was easy. I'll step back from the podium. That would mean it's your time to clap. Just a tip, just a hint. Board of Education. Members of the Board of Education in attendance today. On the stage, Mrs. Debbie Caraway, Mrs. Barb Coffey, Mr. Shannon Wolf, and any other board members in the audience. Please stand and be recognized. Administration. It'll move much quicker, I promise. Administration. Members of the administration. Superintendent, Mrs. Kimberly Briggs. Assistant Principal, Mrs. Robin Barton. Curriculum Director, Miss Shirley Stegman. And any other administration that is with us today from the Chester 139 School District, please stand and be recognized. Teachers, faculty, and supporting staff. The groups to my left and to my right, these individuals have engaged with our students on a daily basis, providing support and guidance while sharing in both their challenges and their accomplishments. At this time, we would like to invite all Chester High School teachers, faculty, and support staff, whether seated or in the attendance, please stand and be recognized for your invaluable contributions to Chester High School and everything that makes it an amazing school. Okay, this one's a little tricky, so listen closely. Parents. Many educators have significantly contributed to shaping the individual that you are today. Let us take a moment to acknowledge those who have nurtured and supported you. I'm talking to the graduates. Parents and guardians of the class of 2026, please stand. Crowd, hold your applause. Parents, guardians of class of 2026, please stand. To the class of 2026, please take this opportunity to show your appreciation to your parents and guardians. Please stand, class of 2026. Face the crowd and give them a powerful round of applause. You may be seated. Lastly, and there's no need to stand for this one, but it doesn't take away from this amazing group. All other parents, grandparents, family members, community leaders, and our CHS alumni have played vital roles in our students' growth and development. At this time, let's all give a round of applause for those who have played such an important role in this journey. Thank you all so much. Now it's time to focus on these wonderful individuals on the floor today. I now have the privilege of recognizing a few important student groups. These groups involve multiple students, so if you would, please hold your applause until the final student is called. Marshals and ushers. First, we will be recognizing today's marshals and ushers. These are the top 10 juniors from the class of 2027. They are selected based upon their 5th semester cumulative grade point average. Students, please stand as I call your name. In alphabetical order, the marshals are Aubrey Kovas, Aiden Davis, Aaliyah Egemeyer, Grace Kilpatrick, and Trey McCartney. In alphabetical order, the ushers are Logan Brace, Jenna Buskell, Cross Johnny, Tashawn Palacio, Camden Quillman, and Katie Werner. Please give our marshals and ushers a round of applause. The next presentation is a change. If you were here 5 years ago, it would be different. It would have been the top 10. We've moved this to a presentation of Summa Magna and Cum Laude. Chester High School has assigned honors to those students who have distinguished themselves with superb academic performance during their high school careers. These honors include Summa Cum Laude, Magna Cum Laude, and Cum Laude. Summa Cum Laude. Students who have achieved a cumulative grade point average of 4.0 or higher for all completed coursework will be honored as Summa Cum Laude. These distinguished students will be wearing an orange cord. We kindly ask they stand and remain standing as we acknowledge your remarkable achievements. Summa Cum Laude are Morgan Absher, David August, Lillian Diskey, Addison Goshhammer, Trevor Keaton, Southern LaChance, Aaron Leifer, Riley Myers, Trayton Peters, and Cameron Wolf. Please give them a round of applause. You may be seated. Magna Cum Laude. Students who received or has achieved a cumulative grade point average of 3.75 or higher for all completed coursework are honored with the distinction of Magna Cum Laude. These distinguished students will be wearing a white cord. We kindly ask that you stand and remain standing as we acknowledge your remarkable accomplishments. Magna Cum Laude, Maggie Caby, Alyssa Coffey, Callie Davis, Ivan Hobbs, Riley Lawhead, Jason Sibley, Isaac Sims, Madison Stolfer, Jessica Stump, Olivia Vasquez, and Elizabeth Wilson. Please give them a round of applause. You may be seated. Our third and final group, Cum Laude. Students who have achieved a cumulative grade point average of 3.5 or higher for all completed coursework are honored with the distinction of Cum Laude. These distinguished students are wearing a grade cord. We kindly ask that you stand and remain standing as we acknowledge your remarkable achievements. Cum Laude, Macy Burt, Ethan Kovas, Peyton Dixon, Anna Helvey Airing, Braden Yinger, and Lexi Mock. You may be seated. Our next group are National Honor Society members. Now I'd like to recognize the senior members of the National Honor Society. NHS membership has been a true mark of student achievements for over 100 years, but goes far beyond a report card. By empowering, championing, and recognizing well-rounded students, NHS provides students with a value-based framework to elevate a culture of scholarship, service, leadership, and character. Students, please stand as I call your name. David August, Maggie Caby, Hayden Cartwright, Ethan Kovas, Callie Davis, Lillian Diskey, Addison Goshhammer, Anna Helby Airing, Southern LaChance, Aaron Leeper, Riley Myers, Trayton Peters, Kaylee Rogers, Madison Stolfer, Jessica Stump, Olivia Vasquez, Elizabeth Wilson, and Cameron Wolf. Please give our NHS seniors a round of applause. You may be seated. The next presentation is students entering military service. We'd like to take a moment to honor the students from the class of 2026 who have committed to serving in the military. These students can be distinguished by the stoles representing their respective branches of service. At this time, I kindly ask the following students to stand as I announce their names. Roman Carter and Darius Shoemate, Navy. Luke Hobeck and Luke Kennedy, Army. Isaac Sims, the Coast Guard. Santino Decker, the Marines. Please give them a round of applause. You may be seated. Presentation of the DYJs or Distinguished Yellow Jackets. The next group of the students have earned Distinguished Yellow Jacket Award status, established to recognize students who make meaningful impacts in our school community. This award honors those who demonstrate outstanding character, leadership, dedication, resilience, and commitment to learning. Each recipient was personally selected by a faculty member for the unique qualities they embody and positive relationships they have built. These students are identified today by their Distinguished Yellow Jacket ribbon and medal they are wearing. At this time, I'd like to ask the following students to please stand and announce their names as I announce their names. This will not be in alpha order because we like to have fun, and why not? So please listen closely, DYJs and parents wanting to get a picture. Gabe Kaufman, Larry Sorto, Elizabeth Wilson, Aaron Leefer, Cameron Wolf, Aaliyah Burke-Bigler, Caleb Richmond, Jessica Stump, Trevor Keaton, Robbie Myers, Amelia Crawford, Riley Lawhead, Trey Peters, Liam Holland, Natalie Gitterslaw, Callie Davis, Peyton Dixon, Luke Kennedy, Southern LaChance, Riley Myers, Olivia Vasquez, Jacob Castile, Brian Cates, Addison Goshhammer, Anthony Hernandez Hirota, David August, Ethan Kovas, Lillian Diskey, Ivan Hobbs, Tyson Jossel, and Carlos Jimenez, our biggest class of DYJs to date. Please give them a round of applause. You may be seated. Of the class of 2026, and this is actually something that doesn't happen every single year, but we have one individual who had met the requirements for excellent attendance for all 4 years. This individual is Lillian Diskey. Please stand and be recognized. You may be seated. The presentation of the Biliteracy Award. If you're following along on the old program, you know we're almost to the next phase. The Biliteracy Award recognizes graduates who have demonstrated a high level of proficiency in 2 or more languages through speaking, reading, and writing. This achievement reflects not only academic excellence, but also commitment to cultural understanding and global communication. Students receiving this honor have developed valuable skills that will help them succeed in an increasingly diverse and interconnected world. We have 2 students that have received this prestigious award. We will start with the commendation. And sorry, guys, don't come to the stage. At the awards banquet, you received all the medals and stuff we did during practice. I apologize for that one. You'll just stand to be recognized. Commendation. This recognizes students with a strong foundation and are progressing toward proficiency in 2 languages. Please give a round of applause to the leader of leaders, Edison Gotchhammer. You may be seated. The seal of biliteracy. This is the highest recognition awarded to students who meet state-established benchmarks in speaking, reading, writing, listening in 2 or more languages. Please give a round of applause to my man, Anthony Hernandez Hirarta. You may be seated. Next, graduation speech, Mrs. Kimberly Briggs.
And that was Mr. Principal Jeremy Buckley giving a wide variety of recognitions there. And now we'll hear from
I am Kimberly Briggs,
Kimberly
Superintendent at
Briggs,
Chester Community Unit School
Superintendent of
District
Schools.
139. It is my honor to welcome you to the Chester High School 140th Annual Graduation Ceremony. To the family members, friends, board members, administration, teachers, staff, thank you for being here today. Graduation is a milestone for our students, but it's also a reflection of the love, encouragement, guidance, and support that surround them all the way. Your presence today matters, and I know it means a great deal to the graduates seated before us. And to the class of 2026, today is your day. This moment belongs to you. Today, you're here to celebrate your hard work, your growth, and your perseverance. You faced challenges, made memories, supported one another, and left a mark at Chester High School. Graduation is an important milestone. It marks the end of one chapter and the beginning of another. As you prepare for what comes next, take a moment and look around you. Look at your classmates who have shared this journey with you. Look at the teachers and the coaches and staff who've encouraged you and guided you. Look at your families and friends who've supported you every step of the way. None of us arrive here alone. As you leave Chester High School, I want to leave you with a few reminders. Be present. Take time to appreciate the moments and the people around you. Be brave. Don't be afraid to try new things, make mistakes, or take a different path. Be kind. The way you treat others will always matter. Be hopeful. Believe that your future has meaning and possibilities. Whatever comes next for you, college, career training, military, the workforce, travel, or a path still unfolding, know that when you leave here, you are prepared to make a difference. You are capable, you are ready, and you will always have a home here in Chester. On behalf of Chester Community Unit School 139, congratulations to the class of 2026. We are proud of you, we believe in you, and we can't wait to see what next steps you take. Thank you.
That was Superintendent of Schools Kimberly Briggs with a charge to the class of 2026. Positive words for the future. And now we are about to hear from our
At this time, I'd like to invite the Chester
salutatorians.
High School salutatorians to the stage. Chester High School is proud to announce this year there are 4 of them. Please make your way to the stage.
And we'll be hearing from Mr. David August,
And could give them a round of applause as
Miss
well.
Lillian Diskey, Miss Riley Myers, and Miss Cameron Wolf. 4 salutatorians out of the class of 2026. And 4 different welcoming messages.
Welcome, faculty, family, friends, and most importantly, the class of 2026. Standing here today as the salutatorians is truly an honor, and we are incredibly grateful for the opportunity to speak before you all. First, we would like to start by thanking the teachers, administration, and families who have guided and supported us throughout our years at Chester School. Your encouragement, patience, and dedication have helped shape us into the people we are today. On a personal note, I want to give all glory and thanks to God. Without his guidance and blessings, I would not be where I am today. I want to thank my mom for always supporting me and encouraging me through every challenge. She's shown up for me time and time again, teaching me valuable lessons and constantly pushing me to be my best. I truly would not be the person I am today without her love and support. To my family, including my brother, who's also graduating today, thank you for your encouragement and belief in me throughout this journey. Your support has meant more than words can express. I would also like to thank the teachers who challenged me, believed in me, and supported me. Your impact will stay with me long after graduation. To my fellow graduates, I want to congratulate you on this great achievement. I hope you all continue to chase your goals and pursue your dreams, and I wish you all the best of luck in your future. Congratulations.
I made a huge mistake, and I hate when this happens. I didn't say who they were. That probably caused the confusion there. The salutatorians, Mr. David August, Miss Lillian Diskey, Miss Riley Myers, and Miss Cameron Wolf. Next up, Miss Cameron Wolf. Yes, round of applause.
You just heard from Riley Myers,
Good afternoon.
and now we'll hear from Cameron Wolf.
I'm extremely honored to be giving this speech alongside my fellow salutatorians on behalf of the class of 2026. 4 years ago, when we came into high school as freshmen, we were told that the time would fly by. As I stand up here today speaking for my graduating class, I believe I can say that that is absolutely true. Don't get me wrong, high school definitely came with its ups and downs, but today, all I can think about is the great memories I'm going to take away from my years here at Chester High School. As we all move into the future and go our separate ways, I believe that it is important to never forget where we came from. Thank you to all of the teachers and staff members who are a part of this journey. A special thank you to my Aunt Allison. My classmates know her as Miss Hoyer. I will miss starting off every school day seeing your smiling face in the office. Lastly, I would like to thank my parents. I'm the person I am today because of you guys, and I am blessed to have your support and guidance as I go through this life. Thank you.
That was Cameron Wolf, and now we'll hear from Lillian Diskey.
Although our journey has been short, we have shared several unforgettable moments that have bonded us in unique ways. As we move forward into our lives, let's share some memories we've created, the lessons we've learned, and the friendships we formed. This is the foundation on which we continue to grow successfully. In closing, I'm excited to see where life takes us. Remember that the future isn't something we enter, it's something that we create. Let's go forth with open hearts and minds, ready to make a mark on the world. Congratulations, class of 2026. Here's to our bright futures ahead. Thank you.
That was Lillian Diskey. And now the 4th salutatorian,
Hi.
David
Hello.
August.
I'm sure it feels pretty surreal for all of us, students, parents, teachers. This ceremony is happening already. It feels like just yesterday we were freshmen trying to figure out where our classes were, and now we're graduating. We survived somehow. Whether it's me, my fellow salutatorians, or the rest of the class of 2026, I think we can all agree that high school taught us more than just academics. We gained real-world knowledge, life lessons, friendships, memories, and maturity. I want to personally thank my parents for always pushing me towards success, even on the days when I absolutely did not feel like being pushed. We all have those days. But truly, you guys made my high school experience the best it could have ever been. You were always there to support me, encourage me, and believe in me through both the easy times and the difficult ones. I love you guys so much, and I wouldn't be here without you. To our teachers, administration, and staff, thank you all for your constant support throughout high school. Whether it was academics, career advice, or helping us navigate real-life situations, you all played a role in helping us reach this moment, and I'm going to miss all of you. I'd especially like to thank the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Steve Colonel. You have changed my life, as well as the lives of so many others. You've given me opportunities and guidance that shaped my future in music, and I truly would not be here, or I would truly not be where I am today without your humor, your sarcasm, dedication, and hard work. Thank you for believing in me and for tolerating us. Lastly, I'd like to congratulate my fellow salutatorians on this well-deserved honor, as well as the entire class of 2026 for pushing toward and successfully reaching this milestone. Every single one of you has worked really hard to build your own future. To the class of 2026, congratulations. Thank you all, and here's to a successful future. Good night.
And that was Mr. David August. He's the son of our cameraman, John August, here this evening. And I believe it's just about time
They all tied for number 2
for the
in their
presentation
class.
of diplomas.
Quite the accomplishment. Great speech, good work. Little quick backstory. During practice, we told them, since there are 4 of you, if you all 4 do a very long speech, you should probably fight who will go last because of the heat and everything else going on. That 4th speech would probably not get the same attention or love as the first one did. You did a great work. You did a great job, guys. You did a great job. Those have never been here before, you can now check this off your bingo card that you've attended a graduation in the middle of May at a 3 o'clock time in the high heat. But if you come next year, you won't need that fan. We are starting tomorrow, and that's no joke, construction to bring air conditioning to Colbert Gymnasium. Let's go.
How about that? Air conditioning.
Yeah, we're
coming
rushing
to
this ceremony.
Colbert
Next year will be 2
Gymnasium
hours long.
next year.
Easy.
Everybody's waiting
All
their
right.
fans.
This is the main event. I think what most of you, not the other part isn't great, but many of you came from many miles away. But the presentation of diplomas, ladies and gentlemen of the Board of Education, Mrs. Briggs, parents, relatives, and friends, it is my honor as principal, along with the faculty and staff of Chester High School in the Chester Community Union District 139, to verify that these members of the class of 2026 have satisfied the course study established by the Chester Board of Education and the state of Illinois. They are therefore entitled to receive their high school diplomas. Junior marshals, will you please take your places?
All right, Principal Buckley has called for the marshals to come to the stage to escort the members of the class of 2026 to the podium to receive their certificates. And it looks like Assistant Principal Robin Barton will do the early announcing, and our first presenter is Mrs. Coffey from the Board of Education.
Morgan Nicole Troop Absher. Braylon Ann Aston. Brenna Sue Aston. David Matthew August. Aaliyah Marie Burkbigler. Macy Rose Burt. Alexander James Bixby. Maggie Elise Caby. Roman James Carter. Hayden Nicole Cartwright. Jacob Curtis Castillo. Brian Bradley Edward Cates. Lucas James Chandler. Alyssa Jean Coffey. Caleb Michael Coffey. Gabriel Alexander Kaufman. Aubrey Grace Coleman. Ethan Matthew Colvis. Amelia Paige Crawford. Reed Thomas Creason. Callie Joe Aline Davis. Santino Everett Decker. Mackenzie Paige Diamond. Peyton Elizabeth Dixon. Lillian Rose Diskey. Addison Marie Gotchammer. Emily Nicole Grunewald. Natalie Grace Gieterslaw. Jonathan Christopher Hayer. Anna Lynn Helvey Ehring. Anthony Hernandez Huerta. Kylie Marie Hicks. Ivan Kane Hobbs. Luke Eli Hobeck. Liam Edward Holland. Tyson Samuel Joseph Jousel. Carlos Jimenez. Franklin Alicio Jimenez Velasquez. Braden Cole Yinger. Ryan Paul Younger. Trevor Antonio Keaton. Kylie Renee Kemper. Luke David Kennedy. Southern Hope LaChance. Erin Ann Leifer. Riley Nicole Lawhead. Aiden James Lyons. Morgan Allen Myers. Lexi Emily Mott. Robert Michael Myers. Riley Danielle Myers. Alexander Ethan Charles Parton. Trayton Isaac Peters. Samantha T. Rose Popin. Caleb Scott Richmond. Kaylee Marie Rogers. Connor Joseph Schrader. Jacob David Shields. Darius Ray Shoemate. Jason David Sibley. Isaac Timothy Sims. Isaac Edward Smith. Jonathan Wyatt Snow. Larry Ovidio Sorto. Madison Elise Stouffer. Mason Riley Straight. Jacob Melvin Steve. Jessica Lee Stump. Braden Leslie Tucker. Olivia Grace Vasquez. Skyla Lorraine Walker. Camden Austin Ward. Drew Reuben Wilderman. Gavin Edward Wilderman. Elizabeth Karen Wilson. Aiden Lee Winchester. Cameron Nicole Wolf. Gage Michael Yankee. Megan Renee Zimmer.
How about one more big round of applause for the class of 2026?
And there you have it, the 84 graduates of Chester High School just completing their march across the stage.
Okay. 3:58, although disclaimer on the time, Mr. Colonel doesn't want to ever retire. The processional was a good 12 minutes, so we are still under the 42, 43-minute mark. 2 parts left. Next part, the presentation of the valedictorian. At this time, I would like to invite Chester High School's valedictorian to come to the stage. Chester High School is proud to announce this year's valedictorian is Addison Goshhammer.
Ladies and gentlemen, Addie Goshhammer, our valedictorian for the class of 2026 here at Chester High School. Quite an accomplished young lady.
Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to thank members of the board, faculty, staff, family, and friends for attending today and supporting our graduating class. 4 years ago, it felt like graduation could not come soon enough, but now it's hard to believe that our time has finally come. In just a few months, many of us will go our separate ways, which feels weird considering we've been growing up together for the past 4 years. Right now, I encourage all of you to look around and take it all in. This is one of the last times we will be together like this. For many, one of the biggest fears about graduating is the fact that things will change. Rather than being afraid of change, we must learn how to embrace it and rise above it. Yes, it's terrifying that next year I won't be sitting in class giggling with a friend, but at the same time, it's exciting to be stepping into a new chapter of life. We avoid change because of the unknown, but now it's our time to face it because there are endless amounts of possibilities for each and every one of us. Moving forward, I hope we never forget all of the memories we shared here, some being athletic events, the conversations during passing periods, and all the friendships we made along the way. In the moment, those events simply felt like day-to-day occurrences, but looking back on them, we realized the importance of them. With everything in life, when one door closes, another opens right around the corner, and with that, I'm incredibly excited to see where life will take each one of us. Whether you choose to go to college, the military, or to the workforce, I hope success and happiness will follow every member of the class of 2026. It is truly an honor to be able to say that I graduated from Chester High School because the peers, teachers, and community surrounding me has taught me more than I ever could have imagined. The people sitting in front of me are the ones that shaped my high school experience, and there's no better feeling than completing this chapter with them. I would like to thank all of you for being part of my life and giving me all the positive memories of high school. I hope the world's ready for the class of 2026 to take on the world. Thank you.
That was the farewell address by Addie
At the end, before we
Goshhammer.
do the moving of the tassel and hat toss, I always like to do a short, what legacy certain classes leave behind at Chester High School. Class of 2026, as I said at practice, we started this journey together, and then somehow in just 4 short years, you completely transformed Chester High School, academically, physically, socially, and most important, emotionally. Together, we've endured challenges, celebrated victories, survived early mornings and endless assignments, cafeteria food, and at least a few Wi-Fi outages that felt personally targeted against you and us. Yet through it all, you showed resilience, heart, and a spirit that made the school better every single day. This year alone, we experienced loss, 2 tragic losses of classmates, students, friends. And in that heartbreaking moment, the class of 2026 showed its true character. You opened your hearts, lifted one another up, and helped classmates, staff, and an entire community begin to heal. Especially for the class of 2027 that's directly behind you. You become a source of strength, love, and hope when they needed it most. Your legacy will not be what you achieved, but how deeply you cared for others. And for that, class of 2026, you'll never be forgotten. You didn't just leave your mark on Chester High School, you became a part of its story. And while future classes may try, they'll have a hard time matching the energy, the personality, and the unforgettable memories you created here. I have one example. Class of 2026, thank you for your laughter, your leadership, and your memories, and yes, for keeping the staff just young enough to understand your need to visit, stop by, hang out, and some of you live in a high school bathroom. Your event came at the very end of the year. I was up there with a couple of colleagues giving out parking passes or assigning them to the underclass when Miss Barton come running in. And there was some crises going on inside the cafeteria, but not just inside the cafeteria, but inside the boys' bathroom. And unfortunately, not everybody got to witness what I was able to witness with my eyes, and I'll never forget this. It'll forever be engraved. And I guess this was planned or staged or something, but every male, or most of them, that could squeeze into that little male bathroom up in the cafeteria made their way in there. All I knew that there was an emergency and knew no other detail. When I walk in around the corner, and if Isaac Sims, stand up real quick. Just stand up. He's tan and has like the perfect California type, I guess, face for this story. I walk into 100 at least males stuck in there, and poor Mr. Lawhead with his hands in the air, but all I see is everybody's hands in the air and Isaac Sims crowd surfing from one end of the bathroom to the other. I'll never forget that moment, and take nothing away from all the amazing moments we had together, but I could do nothing but sit back, laugh, and just enjoy the moment as Mr. Lawhead and others tried to catch you when you fell into one of the stalls. Class of 2026, I love you. I wish you the very, very best. And I know you're going to do great things. You will forever be an unforgettable class, that is for sure. Next part, tassel and hat toss. Finally, I'd like to recognize the senior class president, Callie Davis.
Now it's time for our senior class president, Miss Callie Davis.
Callie,
to come
please take
forward.
your position and lead your class in the ceremonial moving of the tassel from right to left.
She will lead everyone in removing the tassel from right to left. And who knows what else. And of course, the customary cap toss. I don't know how they all get their own caps back in order, but they do. And ladies and gentlemen, this will conclude the graduation ceremony for the class of 2026, the 140th commencement here at Chester High School. And Mr. Colonel has fired up the band, and they are playing the recessional. As the 84 graduate of the class of 2026 leave the floor, led by your 2026 junior class marshals. And we are right at an hour and 5 minutes. Not a bad afternoon here in a very warm Colbert Memorial Gymnasium. Great camera work. John August up there in the corner. Great technology work. Aiden Bleckley down here to my right. He's down there soltering. I'm sitting up high. I get a little bit of air. He's down below, and there's not much air flowing down there. But I can't praise him enough. Dwight Lawhead. and the rest of the camera crew and the rest of the technical crew. We have a great crew here at Chester High School. I hope we get to continue broadcasting. This will be probably our last broadcast for the 2025-26 school year. We've done football, we did basketball, we did the Chester High School spring concert, we did the Chester Grade School graduation. What else did we do, Aiden? Do you remember any of other special things? I know you guys have been here a lot doing, every time there's an assembly, every time there's anything going on, these guys are here to have the technology rolling here in Colbert Memorial Gymnasium in Chester High School on Rocky Bridges Court. So thank you for joining us. So if this broadcast turned out as good as the one Thursday night did, you've got a treat on your hands, and this is something you can copy off, keep with you for memories for a lifetime until your students graduate from college in 4 more years. The processional is just about, I guess they have exited the gym area and they are into the cafeteria where they will be going out and taking pictures. Mr. Colonel is about ready to close off the band. And graduation 2026 is in the books. There you go. Thank you, Aiden. Thank you, John August. And this is Jim Beers saying goodbye. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast, and we hope to see you again next fall. May God bless you. Be safe going home.